Good morning. Hi there. I'm Rebecca Stark, and I am just popping in for a very quick little DNF verse. And I am in my car. I am not moving, I promise. You can see there's a park. I just walked around this park, and I'm just sitting here and just popping a quick video up. So bear with me. Sorry for the different venue, but I just wanted to share this and just share my thoughts. So a friend reached out yesterday and asked for prayer and said they were really grappling with making a decision and just wanted some assistance. And the conversation went back and forth of like, sometimes we just need to be still and wait and pray. And another friend, it was a couple of us who were on the same text thread, and another friend shared this morning a really sweet devotional from I think it was from Charles Swindoll, and it was a reminder. It was a reminder that we human beings, our kind of default, if you will, our habit is to be afraid and to worry. That's kind of where we go. And if you're here and you're tuning in and you're watching my DNF verses, my videos, I'm guessing, I don't know, I'm not going to make any official assumptions, but I'm just going to guess that you are grappling with fear and you're working on kind of moving away from fear. And so as I was walking, I was thinking about those words, and I was thinking about just that tendency, that habit we have to fear and to worry. And I was thinking about habits, right? And habits that we've broken. So his suggestion was, when you catch yourself worrying, when you catch yourself being afraid, pray. Just pray. And just turn your thoughts away from the fear to prayer. God, help me. And so because of that, my verse for today is 1 Thessalonians 5:17. I don't think I've shared it, but it's not a true DNF verse, but it's a verse, I'm guessing you probably know this. It's a verse a lot of us know well. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. One very simple, straightforward version of it is pray without ceasing. Just don't stop praying. Whatever you do, wherever you are, whatever you have going on in life, wherever you are, whoever you're with, whatever is going on, just pray. And it's just that reminder of like, hey, if you pray, things will turn out very differently. So sorry, you're seeing cars going by, but I promise. Like, see, there's the park is still there. I'm not moving. I promise I'm not I'm not driving and making a video. That would be a little scary. But so I was thinking about habits, and what habits have we overcome? Do you have a habit you've overcome? And I was just thinking about habits, and this isn't my habit, but I just want to share because I think it's quite amazing. And talking about that, being intentional of switching from one, rather than worrying, I'm going to pray. So when my husband and I met, he drank a lot of Coke. Coke, sometimes Mountain Dew, but he loved the caffeinated and sugary sodas, and that's what he used. That's what he drank. And that's how he got himself through his day, was drinking who knows how many Cokes. And I don't know why, but somewhere along the way he realized, okay, all this sugary soda is not good for me. So then he switched and he started drinking Diet Coke. And so then Diet Coke was his thing, and that was his thing for a while. And then one year for Lent, my husband said, you know what? I'm going to give up diet soda. I'm not going to drink soda. And he switched over to sparkling water and drinking sparkling water. And I don't know how many years ago that was, but my husband drinks sparkling water now. He doesn't drink soda. There's no soda in our house. In fact, our son has never, to my knowledge, drank soda. Because it's just not something we keep around. It's not something we drink, and it's not something he drinks. So, and it was just a matter of making sparkling water available so that when the urge came up, when the thirst came up, when my husband was thirsty, he would have sparkling water there on hand. So it took a little effort, right? We buy cans of sparkling water. We keep them on hand. We bought a soda stream so we can carbonate water anytime we want, as long as we're at home. And of course, the only challenge is when my husband's not at home, is he drinking sparkling water, and he just makes that choice of like, he tries to go and buy sparkling water, or tries to bring a couple of cans of sparkling water to work. It's just a matter of being intentional. Like, I have made the decision that I am going to substitute drinking soda for drinking sparkling water, and it's better for me. So that's where we are, and that's what this verse is reminding us. And here's the thing I really want to make sure I say above all else, is I don't want there to be any shame. If you find yourself worrying, if you find yourself being afraid, I don't want there to be shame attached to that. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I fell into the trap. We're human. Like, this is I think it helps to know, listen, our default mode is to go into fear. And that's why God says over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You want me to keep going? God says over and over in the Bible, do not fear. Don't fear. I've got this. Don't worry, because we humans fall into that mode. So if you catch yourself worrying, if you catch yourself being afraid, instead of bemoaning the fact that you're being worried or being afraid, just pray. Just pray. Just shift your, just like, just kind of think of like, you're sitting at the shelf, and you've got that array of beverages in front of you to choose, and your array of beverages are like the sugary sodas or the diet sodas or the sparkling water. And just make the decision. Pick the sparkling water. There you go. Instead of worrying, when you have that shelf of thoughts in front of you, and you can worry, you can be afraid, or you can pray, just pick the prayer. Pick the sparkling water. I think my husband's going to get a kick out of the fact that I'm relating prayer to his sparkling water habit. But I hope that helps you. I hope that gives you a little bit of encouragement and support. So our verse, it's not officially a do not fear, but by saying pray without ceasing, that's kind of like, hey, instead of picking the worry or the fear, pick prayer. Just pick prayer and do it. And I think the more you do it, you'll find there's more peace in your life. So thanks so much for hanging out with me, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.